Hello coolers and welcome back to Viva Barca, the home of everything Barca, where we are going to be discussing solely on the pre-match press conference of our boss Xavi Hernandez ahead of the Copa del Rey match tomorrow against Athletic Club Bilbao. He spoke on numerous topics, talking about Dembele contract situation, Pedri, Fati, Torres, Araujo, Memphis, and many other things ahead of that clash in the Copa del Rey. We are going to be discussing on that as we move ahead. So guys, as we get right into it, please make sure to subscribe to the channel if you haven't subscribed. Give this video a like and make sure to watch this video right up to the very end. Barcelona took on Real Madrid last week in the second El Clasico of the season in the Spanish Super Cup. The result was far from ideal, but the performance was definitely convincing. The next step in this journey for Xavi's team is to build on that impressive showing and get the result this time around. They will travel to the Basque County in Spain tomorrow to take on Athletic Club in the Copa del Rey round of 16. Ahead of the mouth-watering clash, Xavi took part in the scheduled pre-game press conference. Talking about Athletic Club, he said, "Athletic is going to demand a lot from us. They are very intense and is led by one of the best coaches in Spain, with one of the best batches of young players. We had no luck with a draw." Then on Ousmane Dembele, Xavi said, "We are in a complex and very difficult situation. We can't wait from him. Either he renews or a solution to sell him must be found. We will decide tomorrow. I don't consider sending him to the stands. He says he wants to stay, but then he does not sign the contract. I can't give Dembele more confidence. He has the upper hand and he has to decide." Then on Busquets facing social media backlash, he said, "He knows he made a mistake, but he is a spectacular and unquestionable footballer. He's very important for our game. If the team is together, Busquets is one of the best in the world." Then on Ansu Fati, he said, "Ansu has played little in the last year and a half and we must dose him. He's a star. He has a goal-scoring sense. He makes a difference and he is spectacular in football." Then on Dembele again, Xavi said, "Dembele tells me that he wants to renew, that he wants to continue. I have been very clear. Either he renews or we find a way to sell him in January in the interest of the club. Dembele hasn't disappointed me. I think I've been clear on Dembele now. That was the last question about him, right?" Then on Ferran Torres, he said, "Ferran Torres has done very well this week. In the Clasico, he lacked the rhythm of the competition, but he's fine, recovered 100%, and tomorrow, he has to be important." Then on Pedri, he said, "Pedri is 100% and he must be important. Getting him and Ansu back is essential. They are players for the present and the future. They are key pieces of the team." On Ronald Araujo's renewal, he said, "Renewing Araujo is a priority. He is an extraordinary defender. It is important to reach an agreement because he is a necessary player for the present and the future." On Braithwaite's return, he said, "Braithwaite is doing very well. Tomorrow we will see if he can make the list. He has shortened deadlines. He's a player who can help us. He can have minutes." On Dani Alves, he said, "Alves is performing well. He's important and will continue to be so. It all depends on the performance. I am happy with the way Alves played versus Real Madrid. He's doing really well. We will see what we can do after the end of the season." Then on Memphis Depay, he said, "Memphis has a little discomfort. He has suffered a bit, but it's nothing serious. Tomorrow we'll decide." Then on the upcoming World Cup, he said, "There is a year left for the World Cup and I don't think the players are affected by that. Everyone wants to participate, but there's a long time for that." So guys, with that we come to an end of this episode. Thanks a lot for watching. Hope you did enjoy the video and also hope you did subscribe. If you haven't, please make sure to do so you always stay in touch with the latest on FC Barcelona here on Viva Barca. Until next time, bye bye.